Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now.
Bix Weir, roadtoruta.com. Very, very exciting times in silver. In case you didn't know, yes, they slammed the price down 71 cents, but it is nothing that we have not been through before. I would like to point out that tomorrow is the 13-year anniversary of the 2011 both all-time high and the drive-by shooting. It is the day that J.P. Morgan threw a... Let me walk you through it. Here's what happened. So as you know, in 2011, we hit the all-time high, or close to it, just below $50. Same thing since 1982. What most people don't know is the reason we went up to $50 is first, J.P. Morgan had to inherit from Bear Stearns the massive short position. And they were losing control. As you can see right in here, from August of 2010 all the way to 2011, January, J.P. Morgan was losing control of the silver price. It went from $18 to $28, and they were freaking out, right? So what did Jamie Dimon do? And I literally walked everybody through what was going on, from the implant of a guy named Bill Daly. Bill Daly. Let me show you, J.P. Morgan guy right here. He's the head of the J.P. Morgan SWAT team, as Jamie Dimon called them in a article out of Money Magazine. So he said, I got a few guys that are a SWAT team. When we have problems, I put these guys in charge. So in January 2011, J.P. Morgan had taken over the Bear Stearns massive short position in silver. And this was confirmed by Bart Chilton, a CFTC commissioner at the time, said J.P. Morgan was way off sides, lying, cheating, and stealing. So what did Jamie Dimon do? He implanted this guy, Bill Daly. So let's take a look at Bill Daly. Bill Daly was Barack Obama's chief of staff from January of 2011 to January 27th of 2012. He was literally at Obama's desk the whole time. So this guy, who is on Jamie Dimon's SWAT team, was the chief White House counsel's chief of staff, which is like you have the president's ear every day, every moment of every day. That's how important it was. So during that time, J.P. Morgan, once they got him in, Bill Daly said, okay, we're going to lift the silver price. We're going to lift it up to $50 to get all the weak hands in and get everybody excited about silver. And then we're going to slam it down on May 1st with the silver derivatives. Bang, 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 bang. That started an artificial bear market. So as soon as they got down, you can just look at the chart. Okay, so January he was in right here at $28, went up to 50, and then by right here is when he left, right here. He got it down to 27. So literally, Jamie Dimon's guy was able to approve all official rigging out of the White House. Of the silver market, let it go up to 50, and then let it get slammed down and then controlled again. And that's exactly what happened. I documented it. It's called Operation Silver Slam. I wrote this in 2011, believe it or not. As it was happening, I was taking notes and all the data, and you can see it right here. That's the May 1st. If you've been in silver that long, it's called the drive-by shooting of May 1st, 2011. Tomorrow's the May 1st, the 13th anniversary of it. And this guy, Bill Daly, once he got the price back down, he left as chief of staff. Just insane. Absolutely insane. So, what was it? Also, that he's the chief of staff. He creates all the false flags. He does everything, or at least approves them. You know what the excuse was for the massacre of silver on that day, on May 1st, 2011? Guess. Take a guess. Here it is. Bin Laden is dead, Obama says. Osama bin Laden, the mastermind of most of the devastating attacks on American soil in modern times and the most hunted man in the world, was killed in a firefight with United States forces in Pakistan, President Obama announced on Sunday in a late-night appearance. So if you're asking, when did silver get slammed? It was May 1st, Sunday night, late night, very illiquid market. That's when the slam happened. So as soon as Obama says, Oh, it was Osama bin Laden. We got him finally. They slammed gold and silver. Silver especially. You can't make this stuff up. And this guy, Bill Daley, was the one who helped orchestrate it as Obama's chief of staff, chief of White House staff. There you go. I mean, over time, it all becomes so obvious what they're doing. Anyway, there's even more exciting news. This is a delivery month on COMEX, which is not that big a deal anymore because all the deliveries happen at the LBMA through these things, exchange for physical, right here. I mean, that's right here, that's almost 8 million ounces that were taken from the COMEX to go over the LBMA in a single day. So yes, it is happening. But an interesting thing, being May is a delivery month for silver, we have a massive delivery. 93% of all the silver delivered so far on the first day came from one entity. Guess who it is? Kong Shanghai Bank, of course. HSBC, the very same bank that set up the Opium Wars to get all the silver back to England. We've talked about that many times in the 1850s. They've been behind the silver manipulation for so long it's embarrassing. Now they're having to deliver 93% of all the silver delivered so far. And you can see it all right here. JP Morgan's a big taker, of course. But look at HSBC. Look what they've done all year. They have been the largest delivery entity of all the COMEX traders. According to Jeff Christian, there's thousands and thousands of COMEX traders. But there's only one entity who had the shorts and who are delivering on those shorts. And that's HSBC. You want to know who the biggest short is? HSBC. How was it done? It was done through a derivative contract through JP Morgan, Bank of America, and a couple other banks. But mainly HSBC has to pay back the silver, and that's what they're doing. Look at these massive deliveries of silver. And they even had to go far as to dip into their own physical silver that they had accumulated back in December and March, about almost 1,000 contracts, which is 5 million ounces. They had to dip into their own. So it looks like they're at the bottom of the basement trying to grab any ounce of silver they can. But clearly, whoever delivers had a short going into that month, and probably the biggest short. That's HSBC. It's not like these guys can run and hide. So if I'm correct and HSBC is in deep shit with their silver short positions, what would we expect to see? Some big moves, announcements from HSBC? Oh, well, let's take a look. HSBC Chief Executive Noel Quinn is retiring in a surprise departure. I am not joking with you. This had just got announced 6 hours ago. HSBC's Chief Executive Noel Quinn is retiring in a surprise departure. HSBC Group CEO Noel Quinn is retiring after what he called an intense 5 years in the role, the bank announced on Tuesday. After an intensive 5 years, it is now the right time for me to get a better balance between my personal life and my business life, especially before the silver short position explodes even more. I intend to pursue a portfolio career going forward. HSBC Board of Directors is embarking on a formal process to find Quinn's successor and will continue both internal and external candidates. You know, the reality of a bank CEO surprise retiring never happens unless there's smoke and fire type of stuff. Something's going down at HSBC. They've been the largest deliverer of silver all year, probably most of last year, and they're running out of silver. Is this what is forcing him to leave? The silver short position imploding? I don't know. But something clearly has forced this guy to leave, and it just so happens that they delivered at 93% of the COMEX delivery silver so far in the first day. So, wow, I'm going to keep track on this. This is just crazy stuff, I know. Almost as crazy as the U.S. Mint. Look, every single month, 1.7 million ounces Silver Eagles being made. That is, they're literally saying that the exact amount of Silver Eagles ordered during the month was 1.7 million every single month. This is pure fraud. This is embarrassing for the Mint. The Mint has absolutely been purposely trying to destroy the U.S. Mint Silver Eagle program, which was enacted by Congress in the 1980s. And they are required by law to buy as many silver blanks as they can and pay any price for them. So there should be nobody else buying a silver blank on the planet except the U.S. Mint. They are mandated by Congress to buy every single silver blank they can get their hands on. Doesn't matter what the price they pay. That's what the law says. Buy enough silver, sell enough silver eagles to meet customer demand, period. If you want to know more about this, go to roadtoruta.com. Right on the public road page, and you'll hear a great interview, a great discussion I had with the head of Silver Eagle sales. I swear to God, I called customer service. I got the head of Silver Eagle sales, a 3-part discussion on what's going on at the Mint. And he basically says the 5 things that they're doing that is breaking the law. Haven't heard from him since, unfortunately. But yeah, clearly the Mint is in panic mode because the rest, HSBC does a lot of the hedge book, or at least used to, for the U.S. Mint. They don't tell you who does it now, but they are, I guarantee you, they are losing massive amounts of money on their hedge book at the U.S. Mint. That's why they have to charge triple for the commemorative coins. Triple. It's ridiculous. Also news, China's consumers seek security in, quote, the only safe asset as gold purchases remain strong. That's insane. How could you call gold the only safe asset? Consumers in China bought 308.9 tons, 10.9 million ounces of gold in the first quarter, representing 5.9% increase. Now, just think about this. Put your little head around this one. 10.9 million ounces of gold is somewhere around whatever gold is. Let's just say $27 billion. $27 billion. Yes, with a B. $billion. If you spent that much on silver, that would be 1 billion ounces of silver in one quarter. This is a quarter. They spent $27 billion from one quarter on gold. Imagine if they did that in silver. There's not 1 billion ounces out there. The whole world, that would be your only safe asset. Silver is your only safe asset. There's so much gold in the world, it is scary. There's not 200,000 tons. They lied. It's over 2 million tons, and I've documented most of it. And it's a hell of a lot more because I don't have the full story. I just have like part of the story. Everybody has part of the story. And unless you put it all together, you're not going to get the true story. I'm not saying gold is going to go down in price. It goes wherever they set the price. Ultimately, silver will go up 100 times more than gold. 100 times more. It will go past 1 to 1 because there's less silver, and silver is so much more important than gold. And there's a hell of a lot of gold out there. I hope this is helping you guys. Big day tomorrow. On a positive note, let's just talk about something positive. We have 1 day, 3 hours, 58 minutes, and 34 seconds until Theta releases the Theta Edge Cloud. Theta Edge Cloud, the first hybrid cloud computing platform powered by the Theta Edge network. Is this going to do anything to price? No, of course it's not. You know, it's not like people invest in cryptos because of the soundness of the technology. They're a bunch of beanie baby chasers. But soon, very soon, the rest of the world's going to figure out, holy shit, Theta has completely revamped the entire internet itself in a sharing economy, a sharing GPU power, sharing hard drive space, sharing broadband. It's brilliant. Everybody's got excess capacity, and Theta invented a technology to tap into that. And when they download it on 1 or 3.9, I think it was 3.9 Android devices, 3.9 billion with a B, billion Android devices. Remember, Theta it's literally a software. It's a software download that you can earn T-Fuel by running a node. So, very exciting times. I hope this helps you guys. I'm going to get back into regular routine in the next couple of days. We've been kind of running around, so I'll be doing more regular stuff. And if you want to join the private road at Road to Ruta, go to roadtoruta.com. And there's what we're giving away. 5 Theta, 50 T-Fuel, and 500 T-Drop loaded on a paper wallet, mailed to your front door. You don't have to know anything about cryptos. All you do is you take that piece of paper and you store it with your silver and keep it safe. And then one day you'll pull it out and say, oh my God, look what Theta's priced at. I got a piece of paper with the private key and the public address, and I can cash it in anytime. Anyway, go check it out. We give those away for free with 1 year subscription. Go check it out at roadtoruta.com. This is Bix Weir. I'll talk to you later.